glad I'm not on camera for
Mate,
too long each day.
sooner the barber's opens the better, I swear to God. Where's my stopwatch? Okay. Right. You invite names now, or? 2 seconds.
Yeah. You go ahead.
I got my water. Right. Ready to rock. Something a wee bit different, as I said. As I said in the wee warning. So, today I'm gonna educate you a wee bit. Hopefully, you get some sort of benefit from it. Obviously, it's a good time to learn something new. A couple of mates of mine are learning languages and stuff through apps. Sort of blessed with technology nowadays, and I'm trying to learn, if you've seen the other day, pistol squats and handstands. So I'm not my free time, so obviously you want to better yourself. So I'm gonna hopefully teach you the basics of striking in regards to boxing and kickboxing. So the basics, very basic, start from the bottom, work our way up. So we're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart, and if you are right-handed, you're going to take a half step back with your right foot, and if you're left-handed, you're going to take half a step back with your left foot. So you do want to give me a bit of space here today. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take half a step back on my right foot, and see the way both your feet are pointing forwards. You're going to want to turn your back foot out to about 45 degrees. So that gives you a bit of a base, a bit more of a spring to push off, and it's just a far more stable position. So here, back foot in place, front foot in place, and you don't want to be flat footed. You want your heels off the floor, not to the point that you're off balance and you're all over the place. Just want to be up, so you're light in your toes, and you can explode back and forwards and move. So, and then same again, hands, just going to bring your hands straight up above your head, and then drop your elbows. So you want your hands level with your cheekbones, just looking through your eyebrows, chin tucked. So from here, this is sort of stance you want to be maintaining the whole time. Chin down, hands level, looking through your eyebrows, looking forward. It's not this. As soon as your chin's up in the air, someone's going to knock you out. So down, chin down, up in the toes, nice and light, ready to move. More engaged, so that if someone hits in the stomach, you're not getting winded. You want to be nice and relaxed in here. You want to sink your hips down, sink your hips down, so you're solid in here. Hands up, elbows in nice and tight. Don't want your elbows up here, because it's easy for someone to come in underneath for kicks and punches. So your elbows in nice and tight, hands up, nice and relaxed. You don't want to be stiff. If you're stiff like wood, it's harder to move, and you'll burn a lot more energy. So you want to be nice and relaxed, nice and loose, up on the toes. So same again, going to go in there moving. See a lot of people, if my feet are always shoulder width apart or wider, and if I'm stepping backwards, I'm not going left foot and then right foot. And then same if I'm moving forwards and not moving my front foot, because as soon as your feet are close together and someone hits you, you're going to fall and you have a narrower base. So here, if I'm stepping forwards, moving forwards with the front foot, do a big step, and then bringing the back foot in. So you always go big to small. If I'm stepping backwards, right foot, back away. If I'm going to go to my left, step across and follow the right foot. I'm going to go right foot, and left foot. So you just want to practice up on the toes, nice and light, forwards, 2 steps forwards, 2 steps backwards, and then the 2, boom, the same. But make sure your hands are up all the time, ready to go. Forwards, forwards, backwards, boom, boom. And it's not a step and drag. Don't see a lot of people doing this step and drag. It's back, boom, foot back, and again, boom, here, boom, boom, explode that way, boom, and then here, boom, and then that way. So if you imagine your opponent has a line, it's referred to.
It's always your back foot leading then.
If you're going backwards, if you're going forwards, you're stepping forward with your left foot, and then pushing with the back foot.
Yeah.
So always up on the toes here, forward, boom, backwards, big to small. And once you get advanced, you can start to cross your feet and move around and pivot. But just as we start, we're going to start off just very basic. So here, a lot of coaches will refer to it as a center line. You want your head off that center line as much as possible, because as soon as your head is in a fixed position, your opponent knows where your head's going to be, and all they have to do is throw punches to that position. But if you're constantly disrupting our rhythm, moving, keeping your head off the center line, you're a lot harder to hit. So here, nice and loose, head moving. Don't follow a pattern, because then they'll read the pattern and know where your head's going to be. If you're constantly going like this, where your head's going to be, bump, and you get knocked out. So it's here, moving forwards, down, backwards, twice the one shoulder, or shoulder move. Just making sure you're moving all the time, keeping everything else in check. Up on the toes, moving with the feet, big to small steps, elbows in nice and tight. Here, boom. So basic punches. If I'm going to be judging I'm going to be demonstrating everything through the orthodox position, which is right-handed people. So here, you're going to come up on your toes. First basic punch is your hand at the front. For right-handed people, it'll be your left hand, and then if you're left-handed, it's going to be your right hand. So I'm going to go here. That's called the jab. Just straight out. Make sure you're keeping the right hand glued to your chin. You'll be throwing jabs, dropping this hand. So if someone slips you away, you get knocked out. You always want to cover your bases. So here, boom, full extension on the arm, boom, step. As you step with the jab, you step forward with your left foot. You want the jab and your foot to make contact at the same time. So contact with the floor, contact with your opponent. So here, boom, here, boom, and here, boom. If you're a boxer, you can land a lot heavier on that lead leg with a jab, but for MMA or kickboxing, if you go too heavy in that jab, someone leans out of the way, you're getting kicked out from underneath you. So you still want to be nice and light in these feet. Here, back out again. Full extension of the punches, keeping that right hand up. Here. You know you're doing it right, keeping the chin tucked. If your shoulder is hitting off your cheek, so it's here, here. Then you can start moving your head off that center line again. You throw a jab, move the head this way, here, keeping that head out of the way. And the second one, jab's not an extremely powerful punch. It sets everything up, keeps your opponent at bay, lets you get that rhythm, and then whatever you want after. So the right hand, if you're orthodox, left hand if you're southpaw, is the one that knocks people out. The punch starts on the floor, so you're here, come up onto your toes, start to turn your body in the way. The hip comes in, hip starts to rotate in the way, starts to come in, shoulder rotates, bump, and then you get the full extent here. So if you watch here, I'm going to go through the hip, start to rotate, bump, up through the lat, into the shoulder, extend to the arm. So when you finish, basically a straight line from your ankle to your hand, and that's where the power chain comes from. So it's here. You get a lot more power in this punch because with a jab, you're not getting that rotation. If you do, you're pulling your punches, a lot more telegraph, they'll get out of the way. So it's here, boom, up on the toe, explode through the calf, up through the hamstring, into the glute, hip comes through, obliques start to work, boom, through the shoulder, up through the lat, through the shoulder, then full extension in the arm. So it's here. And then, like a jab, you want to keep that left hand up towards the side of your head. Here. Here. Same again. So, if you put them two punches together, it's the most basic combination in boxing or MMA or Muay Thai or whatever. It's called a 1-2. So it's here. Jab first. Keeping that right hand up. As soon as the right hand starts coming, the left hand comes back. Bang. Always covering your chin on either side. So it's here. Boom. Here, 1-2. Boom. Back here. Stand step forward. Boom. And remember to say it about the feet. When you throw the jab, left foot comes forward. When you throw the right hand, boom. Stand through. It's good wee drill to go through to force you to push off your right foot. So when you throw the cross, you want the cross to hit your opponent and your foot to slam into the floor at the same time. So it's here. So here. Here. So if you start turning them together. Here. When you turn, practice that 10 times. So here. Making sure you're keeping that head off the centre line. Making sure heels don't touch the floor. Getting the full extension on your punches. You can do it going forward. So if you're going to go forward, you're going to step with the jab with the left foot, step with the cross with the right foot. So it's here. And then if you're going to throw it backwards, you're going to step backwards with the cross, step backwards with the jab, and then step with the cross. So it's here. left, and then right. Here, left, and then right. Usually, if you throw 1-2 at someone, they're going to move backwards. So you're never going to throw a 1-2 just in one position because you're not landing the two of them. So it's here. You want to cover around, keeping that head off the center line, nice and light, bouncy on the feet, core solid, hands up. Yeah. So next one after straights is hooks. There's a lot of different ways to throw a hook. Some people throw it with a thumb towards the sky, some people knuckles towards the sky, palm down, and some people really turn the hand over and land with sort of the top end of the hand. No right or wrong, it's just personal preference. I prefer to throw them thumb towards the sky, and you want to keep a nice 90-degree bend in your shoulder, because if you go too long, it's not as compact of a punch, because it allows for a wee bit of bend in the elbow when the punch lands. So if you're here, force will come through up your forearm and your elbow, be a lot more compact. But if you go more 90 degrees, you go too close up here, it's going to be too short of a punch. So here, with your lead hand, my left. If you're southpaw, you're going to throw with your right. It's here. You're not swooping down and then coming up the second your hand comes down, you're getting knocked out. So it's here, from where you are, elbow up higher than your hand. Boom. You want to turn the hip in the way. That's where the power comes from. Engaging the glute, turning the hip in the way, and then internal rotation of the shoulder. So here, boom, straight over the top. Hooks are designed, if I was to throw 1-2 at someone, naturally they will do this. So hook comes round the side, it's aimed for the side of the head or the sort of cheek and jaw area. So here, left hook, boom, turn, boom. Making sure core is nice and solid, boom. And then you can hop in with it. So if you hop in, boom, come up round the guard, just depends on what your opponent's offering. So here, boom, and then making sure I'm not throwing a hook, dropping this hand. Someone slips out of the way, and get knocked out. So keeping this right hand glued, elbow in nice and tight, boom, back in again. Or if you do stepping backwards, boom, and explode backwards as your opponent's coming in, left hook, boom. Keeping that elbow up nice and high, chin tucked behind the shoulder, blocking the head to the other side. And then, same again. Here. The right hook, the haymaker, knockout punch, whatever you want to call it. If you're orthodox, if you're southpaw, it's going to be a left hook. Same sort of body mechanics. Going to turn the body into it. Elbow in, left hand, glute to the other side of the head. And you're just going to turn it. You really want to follow through with a hook. With a jab or a cross, usually has a stopping point as far as your arms can go and then they come back. But with a hook, you really want to follow through, boom, and then come in. So here, left hand glued, nice and compact. Don't want to open up too much this body. You want to be up here. So tuck down, right hook comes in, boom, here, boom, and then over the top. Sort of finish with your arm parallel to the floor if you're throwing them the same way I'm throwing them. Land with a flat part of your hand, fist clenched, here. So right hook, boom, there you go. Again, again. You can, there's a lot of different ways. It's very similar to the left hook. You can start out wide and really come in with the right hook, or you can come over the top of it if you really duck down over the top. Literally just depends on personal preference. I prefer the more compact one because if you watch here, there's a lot less areas to get hit as opposed to the wide one or the one over the top. You're a lot more open in here. So if you pair a left hook with the 1-2 with one over to start, so if you go here, 1, 2, rotate, you're going to sit your back heel down, but put that left hook. So it's here, 1, 2, you can see my back heel start to come down, right hand comes back, and the hook comes after. So it's here, back to the start. Here, elbow up nice and high. Back in again, nice and light in the toes. Back in again. And that left hook. Same again, front on. You're going to want to do these moving forward. So here, boom, boom, boom. You don't want to go 1, 2. Bring these feet too close together. Then you have nowhere to turn with the hook. So you want to keep the feet nice and wide here. And then stay there. You can shoot in and shoot back and go back out again. And then really engage whenever you want. So here, practice that 10 times. Here, move around, keep your distance, keep them hands up, keep your head off the center line, nice and light in the feet. And then once you get a wee bit more advanced, you can start doing these at different angles. You can go 1, 2, shoot off the side with the left hook. So you're just going to pivot. So here, boom. I pivot off my lee leg, boom. And the hook comes last. It's a lot more advanced, so just stick to what you're comfortable with. So next one, gonna go over uppercuts. Very similar sort of mechanics to hooks, but just a different sort of trajectory. So when I said hooks come around the guard, someone has their hands up here. Hooks come around the guard, aim for the side of the head, temples, sort of jaw. Someone has a really tight guard, you're gonna go for hooks. Someone has a really wide guard, you're gonna go for uppercuts. Uppercuts are coming up the middle, so exact same as straights and hooks. Let's see personal preference. Some people will throw a really compact uppercut, so in nice and close, and then here, nice and close. Some people, like myself, will come round and throw a long left uppercut, set everything up. Just let's see, depends. So I'll show you the two. The first one, the compact uppercut, very Mike Tyson-esque. I'm going to go here, bear down, and the power comes from standing up away and a wee slight rotation. So here, it's not this, don't drop your hand on the ankle. As soon as you drop that hand, you're getting hit. So here, nice and low, hands glued to the face, down, boom, nice and compact. Hand stays in, nice and close. There. It's aimed to sort of go under the chin, or someone really has their head down, sort of aim for the face area. So here, boom, like this down. Right hand stays glued, boom, here. Elbow in nice and tight, boom, and up. Second variation of the uppercut, which I prefer, is the long left uppercut. So it's here, head off the centre line, boom, comes up nice and low. First one was here, this one is here. You can see the difference. So it's here, out, in the knees, like the first one, out nice and long. It comes up through the guard, it's a lot sneakier, but you just need to make sure you're getting that head off the centre line. Here, so if I constantly go here, just through them, you're going to get hit. So here, head off the centre line, up through the guard, split the hands here, moving off the left, and off. So you're going to want to move the head off the centre line, slight wee step out the way with the left foot. So here, whoop, boom, come up nice and long. So here, back to your starting position here, back up again. Good wee combination to pair together. One of my favourites is the long left uppercut followed by right hand. So if you go here, long left uppercut snaps the head back, and you can through with a straight right hand. So here, we're going to go long, back to your starting position here. Good wee combination because it's head hunting. So if I go here, snap the head back, hit them with the right cross, step forward, shoot through, whoop, then shoot in for a takedown if it's MMA, or if it's just straight boxing. You can go long after that, straight right hand, step in with left hook after. Just depends on what the intent is. So here, if you're boxing, you're making sure when you're coming in that left hook, as soon as you throw that straight right hand, left, and the left hook's about to go, right hand comes straight back here. So it's not this, whoa, someone's going to get knocked out. So it's here, left uppercut, boom, off the centre there, step through, right hand, and then you can step across with your right foot and really step into the left hook. So here, same again. Last one. So the right uppercut, let's say the same as the left uppercut. I prefer to throw it a lot more compact because you're rotating through with the hip, and then the punch comes up, straight up. If you're in nice and close, in sort of Mexican style like Canelo, you're going to go head to head, straight up the middle, nice and compact. Elbows in nice and tight. Bend the knees. Explode up way, really. Turn that hip in. Here. Back again. Back to start. That's one. And then you can go sort of long ways 1, 2. Don't really prefer it. So you can go here, throw it around, and come up away. So here. I don't like it because of how low your hand has to go and how long it takes the pull back. So it's here, set up with a jab. Here. Well, just making sure if you're going to go jab, you're tucking that chin in behind the shoulder, uppercut, comes up away with a rotation, and left hand's glued to the other side of the head. So here. Back in. Back in. So, practice the same 3 combinations. You have the left uppercut followed by the right hand, and then what I like to do is double jab to get the hands up, but right uppercut comes after. So, all the combinations we've been over, I'm going to set a wee minute timer, 1.5 minutes, and just going to practice them all. So, get ready, get a wee drink before we start. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Practice footwork. Keep the hands up. Practice each individual punch. And then you can start putting them together now. Yeah. Making sure feet now in the right spot, nice wide feet, keeping the core all nice and compact, making sure the heels don't touch the floor. Nice and fast, nice and loose. 30 seconds to go. And relax. So, going to throw in a few wee kicks here. Do not expect to get them first go. Nobody gets them first go, and if they say they did, they're lying. So, there's a lot of different types of punches. There's a lot of different types of kicks, and it'll depend on what martial art you're looking at. So, obviously, my background is in Muay Thai, that's what I trained in. So my kicks are going to be coming through a Muay Thai sort of standpoint. So if you're watching this, I'm not doing it wrong, it's just the style that I was taught in. So first one is a front kick. So Muay Thai, they're a lot more compact and it's a lot to stand, and it's a lot more aggressive. It's one of the more aggressive martial arts, whereas you see karate and taekwondo's side on and it's in and out and score for points, whereas Muay Thai is here, nice and compact, and then you're coming in really trying to hurt somebody. So first one is going to be front kicks, also known in Thai as teeps. They're aimed for in here just below the sternum, sort of abdomen area. You're going to go, it's two different styles. You have your lead teep and then you have your front teep. It'll depend on what the intent is. So if I'm here, my lead teep, which will be my left, the leg at the front, your southpaw will be your right. You're going to lift the knee up and then you're going to flick it, and it's aimed to come in right under the ribs. That's really, it's more of a stabbing sort of kick. It's really meant to wind you. So if you're here, I'm going to go here, knee up, hips come through and extend. So here, you don't want to lean back too much, because then that takes a part of it and you're off balance. So you want to keep your head above your back foot. So it's here, up, and out, here. Up again. And you want to curl your toes back and land with the ball of your foot. That's the hard part. So you imagine this is your, you want to use my stinging feet. So here, this part just below your toes. So you land your toes and hit an elbow to break your toes. So it's here, knee up, and out the way, here. Making sure your hands up, it's not here. Hands down, so someone scoops that out of the way, you're getting knocked out. So it's here, right down the middle, knee up, here, right in, to the stomach. Just, if you look at me where my elbows are, just below my elbows, that's where you're aiming for. So here, it's one of the more versatile kicks because you can throw it, step forward, and still throw punches after. So if I'm here, and I throw a 1-2, get your hands up, boom, take them in onto the hands, it's here, or you can set it up. If I go here, boom, hands come down because I've hurt the body, boom, step in, a couple of punches to the head. Second one is the rear teep. It's completely different intent. If you've watched 300, where, what do you call your man, Colm, forever, I don't know what he's called, Leonidas in the film, he kicks your man down the hole, very, very similar to that. So you're lifting your knee up and stomping out the way. This is aimed, the whole bottom of your foot is aimed to hit them sort of in the chest. It's more of a defense sort of technique. So you've got to lift the leg up, stand out the way. Hamstrings are a wee bit tight, so don't be judging my flexibility. Here, and out the way. It's aimed to hit your opponent and push them back the way, so you'd never throw it first. Reason being, if I rear teep first, if I'm here, I push you away for me to hit you back. I just run off, it puts me in a dangerous position. So if you're here, someone's pressuring you and pressuring you, step backwards, step back, lift the knee up, and stand out the way. Really push your opponent back away. So here, practice two of them. Lead one, boom, more of a stopping sort of kick here from the side, and up. And the rear one, get them out of the way, knee up, out of the way, here. Yep. Now, we're in the door. Here, through the middle, boom. And if you're going from the side, aim for the chest, and out the way. So, just one wee tip of them. You want to throw hands, always lead. The front one here, boom, hit them to the body. Whack, whack, whack. Hit them with a hand combination, and finish with the rear. So here, I'm going to go leg tape. Don't throw the punch until your foot's planted again. Jab, cross, hook, and then the rear leg comes up away, boom, and the right away. So here, practice that a couple of times here, boom, 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 and right away. Here, boom, 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 and right away. Making sure, the main point is, don't throw a tape, pull your hands down. You feel like you're putting more power into it, but as soon as someone catches it, out of the way, they'll knock you out before you get a chance to get your hands up. So keep the hands up, keep the core nice and solid. Here, here. So the other type of kicks, they're sort of similar to straights. Our type of kicks are called round kicks, or roundhouse kicks, or whatever you want to call them. Sharp shins, whatever, there's not many names for them. It's literally just here, aimed for legs, stomach, or head, it's up to you. You're going to step out. If I'm going to go pieces of rear leg first because it's a lot more easier than the lead leg, you're going to step out at a 45-degree angle with your lead leg. Here, boom. Wee subtle step. It's not a big mad step. Then it'll telegraph. It's just here. Do it on the bounce. Boom. Here. Same again. Hands up. Boom. Here. That gives you. So it starts off a kick. As soon as I stand up, my body's going to want to turn that way, and it opens up my hips. So if I'm here, boom, hips are open, gives me the chance to turn, to engage the glutes, and that's where the kick comes from. So here, step out, lift the knee up, and then last minute extend. So here, you're taught not to turn, because if I turn in MMA, someone gets my back, you're getting tucked down. But just for today, nice and basic, just going to go here, step out, boom, kick. going to go to the body of this one. Looks tough, looks complicated when I'm doing it fast, but if I slow it down, step out, making sure you're on this toe, up, stand, and round. You really want to turn your hip over in this one. So here, up, and round. Same again here.
I think I'm volleying a football.
Very similar to volleying a football. Even though when you're playing football, it's more of a knee extension. Here, this is a lot more hip dominant. I can't speak. So here, up, and round. Hip comes through. So here, step out, up, and round. Then your hands as well. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, my right hand comes out to stop anything coming over this side. So if I'm here, if I kick, he steps here last minute, I get caught with a big left hook and get knocked out. Especially, you be really careful here, because if you're on one leg, you're more susceptible to getting put in your arse. So here, and then the left hand stays glued this side of the head. So you're basically here, same again here. So like I said at the start, there's 3 targets here. You can come in. So if I'm here, usually set up with kicks, get the hands up, nice wee jab, lift the hands up, bump, come in. And the floating ribs, break your ribs. Or you can go legs. On a technique that I think everybody should feel just to understand how painful it is. You're going to come through the way you would. And step forward slightly. Boom. And come in. You really want to hit the meat of the leg in here, sort of around the outside. You're sort of drawing a circular motion. So I'll go over defense these next week. You're going to step across, keep the hands up. You can mask their face, you can miss their face with your hand. But come in. There's a lot of different ways to throw leg kicks. Some people throw them just in the way and chop in, and some people that are nasty enough like me really turn the leg into it, come up and bend the thigh. So if you're here, you're going to come in, right here, same again, mouse the face. It's good to set up with the left hook, because if I go left hook, that's all your weight on your lead leg. So if I view my leg here, someone hits me with a left hook, and I'm going like this, all my weight's on this leg, and chop in with a rear leg kick. So here, left hook, chop in, take a leg out from underneath it. Here, come through. And then if you're really flexible, you can go to the head. So you can go here, you're going to bring the leg up, and take someone's head off. So here, up, nice and tall, up over the head. Here, same again, up on the toe. Last one, here, and up the toe. So, usually throw kicks in at the end of a hand combination, because you need to sort of distract them with something else and set your kicks up, put you in a position where you can throw your kicks from. I'm never just going to stand here. I can use it to see how they react, because if I start going here, kicking the legs, and he doesn't react, I know I can start chopping his legs and he'll not see it. But usually if I go 1, 2, I've finished. I'll keep it simple, so I'll go here, 1, 2, hook. I finish with my left arm, so it's far easier to kick with my right. So if you imagine, if I'm here, 1, 2, hook, I need to reset to kick with my left, so it's just easier. If I go 1, 2, hook, finish with my left hand, kick with my right. Here, same again. Or you can just go jab. You can go jab, kick, and the ribs, kick. All the power in these kicks comes from turning your hips, so it's here. It's not just up and round. Nice wee bend in the knee. Hips come through. So, not a lot more, but there's an extra wee step if you're kicking with your leg. Some people can just stand here, just kick with the left leg. Even still now, I struggle with it. See a lot of people skipping, so it's here. I'm going to do a wee small sort of skip, which basically alters your stance. It's not a big mad this. Upper body stays where it is, here. Boom, skip. Turn your right foot out the way. As soon as I stand up, my body's going to want to rotate. So it's here. Everything stays. Skip, here. Same again. Skip. Turn on this hip, left leg comes up, and then it's the exact same as the last one. Here. Skip. Whoop. and round. Same again. So hands are in the same position. I kick on my left, right hand stays glued to the head, left hand comes out long. Here, skip, oh, and round. Here, skip, whoop, and round. So if you're throwing this one to the legs, it's a wee bit different compared to the body. So if you're kicking with your right leg, you're hitting outside leg, hitting a lot of the meat. Whereas this one, if you're fighting someone same stance as you, so if I'm here, I'm orthodox and I'm more than likely going to fight someone who's right-handed, my left kick goes to the inside of their leg. It's in here. It's a lot softer tissue, so there's not a lot of power needed, but it's a lot easier to defend because all you have to do, turn your knee in the way, they kick your knee, you're breaking a foot. So it's not, the risk to reward isn't there compared to an outside leg kick. So here, you're going to stay nice and heavy on this back leg and just come in with a wee slap to the inside of the ground. You can skip it if you're fast enough and come in the inside of the leg, but usually you get away with just kicking inside the leg, and that will disrupt someone's balance and kick your leg out. So if I'm here, someone kicks me in the inside of the leg, I fall into something, get knocked out. So it's here, you can circle off and then kick the leg out from underneath and just make sure hands are staying up all the time. There's no point me circling off, kicking here and getting knocked out. So step off, you can set it up with something, you can fake a wee punch, but kick that leg out from underneath. Sort of aiming for just above the knee and the inside of the ground, and then take a leg out from underneath it. If you're going to go to the body, it's the exact same. You're going to go skip, come into the body, just bottom two ribs, known as the floating ribs, they're not connected so they're easy to break. Here, and then once you get a wee bit more advanced, you don't want to turn, so it's here. If you miss, bring your leg back in towards you here. Bring it in, and then same again. If you want to go to the head, usually you want to set it up with something, or if you get someone who's tired, hands are down, bang, take your head off. You go here, skip, and take head off the shoulders. Here, keeping the hands up. Head comes off. So here, you can set that up. Nice wee comedy to set that up. You go cross, hook, cross, skip, kick. If you want to bring it in, you can go cross, hook, and then the last cross, step forward, which is basically your skip, and then kick comes last. So practice two, you can go jab, cross, hook, right kick, and then cross, hook, cross, left kick. So here, bop, bop, bop. So practice each aim. Here, bop, 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 bop. Here, and step back. Bop, 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 bop. Tap the leg out from underneath. So you're really using your hands. Distract, get them thinking about the hands, forgets about the feet. Get a bit of kicks here. Same again. Take your leg out from underneath. What do we like for time, Nathan?
We are 20, we're average 40 minutes so far.
I was 40?
Yeah.
I do some talking, don't I? Right, I'll throw in a wee finisher here. I didn't realise it went on that long.
No, I was good. Scott, now, luckily you weren't showing me because I can over 30s kick above waist high. I don't think I can.
I'll use a couple of good wee drills to improve flexibility and stuff that we used to do in training.
Lucky I'm doing chorus class.
So,
as well.
if you've done chorus mobility class, take the sort of drills. Give me one to open up the hips and the groins. Is butterfly pose. I think that was what it was called. So you're bringing your feet together, and you want to get your knees as close to the floor as possible. You want to pull your heels in towards your body. Get the knees on the floor. And if you really want to make it harder, you can get weights. Obviously heavier than this. Set them on your legs. They'll push your groins down, get that extra wee bit of force. And then if you really want to go extreme, what we used to have to do, used to get your significant other to stand on your legs, and their body weight should push their legs down. And you just need to hold that position, push your knees down towards the floor, keeping the chest up, and just push,
Come on, you got it, bro.
and then just gradually see how close you can get to the floor, and then you'll get.
No, there was obviously I'm certainly not a fighter, but there was some basics there that I really took from that. Just in terms of even hooks and stuff, like keeping my elbow higher and turning over and stuff. So it's very good.
Some certain wee cues you'll pick up on, and then the more cues you'll pick up, the more crispier your technique will get, and then that's you. I mean, so like I said at the start, nobody ever gets a first go. If anybody had a first go, everybody be in the UFC, everybody'd still be fighting. It's people lose their head when they're not learning everything overnight. But as I say to all my clients, fuck all happens overnight. It's a long road. Sometimes you get better, sometimes you don't. It just peaks and valleys. If it was a straight road, it'd be powerful, it'd be a gift, but it's not. Just need to keep going. And then if anybody wants me to go over anything, I was actually thinking of doing wee videos like this and putting them up on my page, but if I get decent feedback from this, I'll do this every Tuesday and progressively make it more advanced. And then if anybody wants to speak to me during the week, get me to go over anything or certain topics they want me to help them with, or go into it a wee bit more detail.
Yeah, get everyone the feedback in, and then we'll see where to take it.
Know what I mean? Exactly. So anybody that watched it, let me know how you get on. What do you want me to cover next week? Probably go over a wee bit more defensive stuff next week, because you can throw punches all you want, but there's only so many digs you can take in the head. So I want to teach you how to get out of the way of punches and kicks and stuff. Throw any elbows and knees, all the fancy stuff, and then just like I said, if I get decent feedback from this, just make it progressively tougher each week, and then hopefully you'll all be able to fight when this is over. Right. But I'm not encouraging violence. See if I see anybody in Tesco's or Asda leg kicking people for toilet paper or cases of heart, didn't learn it from me, right? You learned it on the internet. Don't tell them you got it from me, because I'll end up getting lifted for teaching you how to fight. Is that us? Do you want to add anything?
Yes, that's me.
Sorted?
No, I had to move away there. My family are having a garden party or something.
You getting through that?
I'm trying to learn how to be an MMA fighter here.
Priorities, man. But so any feedback you want to give me, give it to me or give it to BFit, and then we'll see where it takes us next week. Sorted?
Well, yes, all the bit. These are my Wi-Fi's going as well, so
yes.
I'll go here.
Sweet as. See you later, man.
Right, good man.
Yes.
Later on.
See you later. So I say this every week. Please give me feedback on this. If I don't get feedback from it, I'm gonna take it that it was shite, and I'm not gonna do it next week. But let me know how it's going on, if you've got any sort of benefit from it. Any fighters or coaches out there want to give me any tips or want to clear up on anything with me, please let me know, because it will obviously benefit my service that I'm providing here. And just enjoy the rest of your week. Like I said, practice this if you want every day, and you will get better. You're not going to get better if you do this and then don't do it again the next week, or don't do it again ever. And then like I said, if any want any one-to-one help, obviously it's free. I'm not going to charge us to teach you how to look after yourselves. Text me on Instagram, Colm McInerney, Mac Fitness. Text me on Facebook, the same names, and I'll help you as much as I can. Because I mean, we're all in this together. We're all trying to get better at whatever it is we're trying to get better at, and I just end every class talking shit and repeating myself. So I'm gonna stop it here. So see you later. Enjoy the rest of your week or whatever, and I'll see you on Saturday for an RQE circuit. So see you later.